What's the most expensive engagement ring you ever sold?
Like 200 grand.
In Portchester, New York, Kiro has built a name on something more valuable than gold: trust. What started as a family business and a small jewelry setup became EE Jewelers, with Kiro taking what he learned from his father and building it into something of his own. From humble beginnings at the flea market to becoming one of the familiar faces of Portchester.
Here we are, 12 years later. People respect where you came from. And if you thought that I wanted to quit 100 times, I wanted to quit 120 times. I really wanted to do something that could prove everybody wrong.
Fire.
But this walk and talk isn't just about how he built the business. I wanted to know what happens behind the jewelry counter, the stuff customers, rappers, and even jewelry lovers usually never hear.
Real jewelry versus fake jewelry. What's the hype?
Somebody came in with a watch, she thought it was like 35,000. Sorry, miss, not real.
Question with like rappers, are they really spending $500,000 on jewelry?
There's 1% of rappers that actually spend real money.
Can you explain the difference between these lab diamonds and natural diamonds?
I'll give you my comparison. I compare it to in vitro.
But underneath the diamonds, watches, and six-figure pieces is a man who says the real currency is his reputation, his people, and the community around him.
Loyalty, man. Honesty, integrity, man.
This is Kiro, owner of EE Jewelers. Walk with us, talk with us, man.
Oh God, good to see you.
What
My
up,
brother
bro?
Angelo, Nigel,
Nice to meet you, bro.
There you go. You know where we at. EE Jewelers, biggest jewelry store in Westchester County. If you need anything, you only know one place, and that's our place. Okay, so when you were part of the family, it's undoubted.
Let's talk about it, yes. So we're doing a walk and talk right now. You got, it's Cairo, right?
Yeah, Kiro.
Kiro. See, I knew.
K-I-R-O. But I am Egyptian, so Cairo works. I'm kind of not opposed to it.
Why is that? Why do y'all do that then?
Huh?
Why y'all do that then?
I mean, it wasn't.
Pronounce it like that. Yeah, just cross it to me.
Yeah.
While we got time.
Well, to be honest with you, well, first of all, my full name is Kirolos.
Oh wow, that's almost a damn near Greek.
Yeah, so Kiro is my nickname. And it just so happens that it works as Cairo and people mispronounce it and just I'm Egyptian, so it works.
Yeah,
I'm
word.
cool.
So tell me real quick how you got into this jewelry game. Timmy, make sure you go a little bit farther so we're nice and wide. Yeah.
Yeah. Me, man, I got into the jewelry game first of all because of passion.
Yeah.
I liked jewelry from a very young age. I love being creative. It was partly that and also family. And, my father taught me a lot of things that help me prepare for myself for who I am today.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Did someone teach you all about this jewelry stuff, or did you have to learn
So
in
every
the
day
field?
is a teaching.
A learning experience?
Yeah, every day is a learning experience.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of the times I, think that I know everything. It's automatically a reality check, right? You're always learning, always definitely doing something new. Right, every job is different. This job is unique in that fashion. But I did learn a lot of the basics from my parents. Both business principles from my father, and a lot of the jewelry raw talent from that. But then I also taught myself a lot of things. Yeah.
So is your pop still around?
No, well, yes, my father's alive, but my father does not do it anymore.
Gotcha.
He's been retired for over I've been on my own for about 12 or 13 years now.
Word.
So I've been running.
But you were working under him for the most part, or no?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know if he sold it to me like that or not, but it was more of a partnership.
Okay.
I'm one of three boys and we're very close in age, and I took a liking to it. My brothers never wanted to do it, and they have very similar characteristics, so they could have easily done it.
How many brothers do you have?
I got two brothers.
Okay.
I'm the middle child.
Right.
And then, we also did it like a side gig, and I kind of just took it a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
I think then.
At what age did you realize I might do this for the rest of for my career?
I started doing this when I'm 17 years old.
Damn.
Okay. I ventured off on my own when I was about 27. It was still kind of somewhat a side gig, but it was my own side gig. And then I think 3-4 years into that, I decided I had a choice. I was either gonna fully invest myself into it or not. At that point I had a master's degree in education, and I was debating what my future would be. And I decided to put my chips in this basket, all the way. I mean, I used to do both, but there was a point where I was like, all right, if I want to do this, I got to do this 7 days a week. And that was about 27 years old, and I'm, I don't want to tell my age, but I'm
12 years ago.
39. I'm 39. I'm about to be 40.
Someone said you were my age. I was like, there's no way to do 34, man.
34, 39, it really sounds the same
I was
to
like,
me.
yo, you're on the same age. I was like, I don't think so.
Mine is 4, 1, it's the same
You're close
thing.
enough. No, you're
It's
definitely close.
cool.
I definitely thought you were a lot older. I definitely thought you was in your mid-40s. But you,
No, I'm 39.
That's
right
dope,
now.
though. Nah,
I'm 39.
we young
That's
out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you didn't have to start from scratch. You kind of almost got it past you. He left it to you.
So yes, I mean, look, no matter what, however you want to look at it, because people can get things passed down to them, right?
Yeah.
And can definitely fumble them.
Yeah.
Right, really quickly, and on top of that, the first 3 to 5 years of any business shows, right? Especially if you're on your own. I got passed down a lot of knowledge.
Right.
The business that we were operating was not to the similar extent that I am operating now. I definitely, my brothers and my family members try to always tell me that, I definitely took it and went up.
Okay, dope. So, almost like a Gary Vee effect, how he took his father's wine business and made it into like an empire.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was also a big part of it, right? For me, I think I wanted to always adhere to my father's, ethics and standards, right? Because I was always in this town, right? So people were always dealing with me and my parents, and and when they kind of retired, I wanted them to still have somebody that they could go to. So there was never really any hiccups, right? Because those people that have dealt with us still deal with me, right?
Yep.
And they still can come to me, and I still stand on the same business. They could come to me and tell me, oh, well, your father sold me this 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I probably maybe was affiliated, helped my dad source it, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, that kind of is the beauty about jewelry, right? It gives you like this connection to a time and place.
Right, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And,
Valuable.
well, it connects you to a moment that sometimes only jewelry can give you that, because it's not just an item, it's a sentimental item that radiates value, right? So not a lot of people kind of, have that beauty to work with something so important, to people, right? So when they come in and they give me an item of value and say, hey, well, your family member sold this to me, so it's still this, and it's still great, and it's still you guys are the best, you know what I mean? It just puts me on a high, a natural high.
Yeah, that's dope. What's a mistake that you made when you first started, when you first took over?
Mistake that I first made.
When you first took over, what's a mistake that you made?
I believe that was bigger than the program.
Oh shit, what's that mean?
So you have to put your time in.
Okay.
Right. So I think when I started on my own, being like 20, in my late 20s, right, I got to a point where I wanted to enjoy myself, right? I wanted to enjoy the not the fruits of my labor, because I wasn't really laboring as much as I
you just felt like the boss off rip?
50-50. I think I was still young, so I wanted to enjoy a part of my life which was, not so geared around, being successful, right? Meaning like going out, hanging out, staying out late, doing whatever, right? And not really focusing on the principles that people want me to adhere to, right?
All right.
So I think it took me like
What
a
up, my
year or
brother?
two.
How you?
Yo, mad respect.
Come on.
Respect. Yo, put in Portchester on. Yo,
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Come on.
Salt pitters.
Come on, yeah.
Cameraman, put yourself on the camera.
Tim in the building. Nah, Tim, you working. That's what's up.
Mad respect, yo.
Mario,
Thank you.
appreciate you,
Thank
brother.
you, brother.
Word.
6-star PR.
6.
They
So,
call him 45.
Come on.
He knows.
Word.
That's Mario Pablo. If you don't know, now you know. So yeah, I think that was it, right? I think I got to a point where I was like, all right, cool. It's either I do this or I don't, right? And you have to kind of find, that mistakes that you make that you think are not mistakes, because you think that you're bulletproof, right?
Yeah.
And the moment you become humble and you realize that you're not bulletproof is the moment that you're ready to work a little bit harder.
Right.
And the moment that everything else in life and the aura of life repays you.
Got you. Now, if a young person want to get started as a jeweler and want own their own jewelry store one day, how would you tell them to get started?
First of all, you have to understand the fundamentals of the business, right? If you really want to, sell something, any product, you have to understand the product. So once you understand what that product is, and how it, the process of making it a valuable, item. I think that's how you first get started. Secondly, clientele. You got to make sure people trust you. People want to buy things from you. And I think honestly, you got to start small. I think that would be my answer. I think that everything is achievable. You can't start at the top and sell all these items that not a lot of people can buy. Right. You got to buy. You got to sell basic things. You got to understand that people have day-to-day lives. They want to be able to give small gifts that mean something. So jewelry is a very thoughtful product. It's a very thoughtful item.
Is this something that you could work your way up? Like, can these guys behind you, could they own jewelry store one day? Or is this something you have to be born into? You have to know other jewelers and stuff?
Listen, I was not born into it. My work ethic, I think, superseded my connections, right?
Okay.
And that's
so it's possible to start from scratch.
100%. What are you talking about? That's anybody.
I thought the jewelry industry was like everybody had to know somebody in the thing, like to get co-signed or whatever.
The jewelry industry is funny because it's stereotypical, right?
Okay.
When you come into a moment where you're trying to sell something, or rather help broker some sort of deal or something, a lot of the people on the inside are stereotypical. And for every right, because a lot of these guys have also been burned by a lot of bridges, right?
Oh, man.
And I'm not even talking about your skin color or whatever. I'm talking about stereotypical from them understanding who's trying to get over on them, right?
Right.
So it's very hard for you to build your name from nothing.
Yeah.
So you got to start somewhere. Start at an item where you can also back that item up, right? You can't sell such crazy items, expensive items, off rip, without you being able to.
I'm sorry, real quick. Timmy, cross, and we're gonna make not this first left on Horton. We're gonna make the second left on that next street and go around the block, all the way up. But keep going.
Watch out, Bob.
Yeah, we should be good.
So I think that's basically where you got to start at. Everybody's got to start at a product where they feel comfortable selling. That if something goes wrong with the product for the item, right? They're able to make their customer happy, because without the customer, there's no sale, bro. So,
Has owning a jewelry store turned out how you expected it, or have you exceeded your expectations?
Yes and no.
You're not always selling. The dream is bigger.
My dream's always bigger.
That's awesome.
My dream is always bigger than the program. If anybody thinks that I thought that I've arrived to my destination, no, not even close.
Oh, that's awesome.
But that's always been my mindset, right?
Right.
Now, a lot of people can sell jewelry, but it depends on the person that's selling it, and the personality that's selling it, for them to really be successful.
Gotcha.
Right? So I definitely feel like I've hit what I've wanted to do. I'm happy with where I've gotten. I'm proud of myself. I know I can be better, so I'm always gonna shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
But I feel like I also worked a lot for this to be panned out like this. And you're talking about these guys behind me, maybe owning their own jewelry store. How about if I told you I didn't think I'd own my own jewelry store? How about if I told you that how many times I wanted to quit? How many times I didn't think that this was 100%. If you thought that I wanted to quit 100 times, I wanted to quit 120 times.
Word. Next one, Timmy.
It's the principle that I really wanted to do something that could prove everybody wrong.
Fire.
That made me who I am.
Word.
And I think that makes me feel like I did do what I sought out to do when it came to this jewelry.
Accomplished the goal. Yeah, that's dope.
I accomplished a great goal. I'm good with it, but I need to.
Come on, take it to the next level.
Yeah.
I think my first memory with you and EE Jewelers was at the flea market. Am I bugging?
Yeah, bro, I was there for.
Yeah, you guys had the center spot. You guys were that jewelry booth. Yeah, and everybody was saying what's up to you and everything.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We never had all of the biggest ticket items. We never had too much. We had just enough, but the personality was there that I was definitely felt like that helped me trailblaze to who I became.
Word.
You know, because again, humble beginnings are really where you start, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I was in a place where, you know, maybe people now are like, oh, that's a little basement, you know?
Yeah, but it's a little iffy too. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're buying
right?
stuff at the flea market.
Yeah, right?
Spending thousands at the flea market is
thousands
crazy.
of dollars, right? And then like, but yet here we are, 12 years later, and
Yeah.
people are still. They'll
Yeah.
tell you that people
Word.
refer to it all the time. Say, oh, yo, you came from the flea market.
Yeah.
You know what? It just goes to show you that people respect where you came from,
Right.
regardless of what it is, if you stand behind who you are. So, yeah.
What were you selling most at the flea market? I feel like it would be a different type of sale compared to like a store right there, like make a brick and mortar, and then like a flea market type vibe. Timmy, crosswalk down here.
You would actually be surprised. So I think we did do a lot of, not I think, I know. People would come to, I would have players from the Atlanta Hawks back in the day in the flea market, man. I would have guys from the Eagles come through, man.
Oh, wow.
We had a very interesting group of people that I think a lot of people doubted that they would shop in practical places like that. For example, right, you got jewelry exchanges all over the country, especially in the tri-state area, that have so many celebrities that come through to them. I don't think anybody judges the area based on what it is. They just want the personality. So we would have a lot of people that would come in and spend a lot of big ticket money.
Oh, wow.
What I turned this into though, was a 7-day-a-week.
Right, because that was only open on the
brick and
weekends.
mortar.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
when you were at the flea
Empire,
market,
Monopoly.
that was it though? You guys didn't have a actual store?
No, so
Oh, wow.
no, that was the decision that I had to kind of make, whether I wanted to continue to be, you know, a jeweler that would just do this on the side, or be a full-time jeweler.
Right.
So that's when the jewelry exchange closed down. I had to make that decision within 1-2 years.
Yeah.
And you know, everything was a restart, you know, and again, meaning, you know, whatever I did originally with my parents and being in a jewelry exchange, which by the way was resourceful to me because I knew so many people in there, I could get so many things.
Right.
And then I had a restart where I literally had not much, if any, product.
Yeah.
Because I was by myself and I had to always figure that out and finagle that, and then you know you work your way back up to the greatness you want to be to.
Do you feel like if the flea market was still open or if it reopened, it would be successful as it was back then?
No, I think that first of all, that was a mixed place. So it wasn't a jewelry exchange, right?
Right.
So a lot of the items.
And there was a lot of competition there for you, right, or no?
Well, I mean, yes, for sure. You could say that, and 100%. I didn't like the prospect of having, you know, people, you know, kind of not really feel like they're in my shop, right?
Yeah.
You know, they came into a place.
They don't know what to expect. They don't know what they're looking for.
Open-ended area, right? And and even if you got a better or worse deal done, you know, maybe somewhere else, which by the way, thank God, I'm very fortunate that my clients were not walking around and, you know, people bought things from me based on trust.
Yeah, they're loyal.
And on top of that, I think I always respected people's, you know, ability to shop around and respect their price points, you know, so that's important, you know. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be as successful. I think with the internet now, everything is different. A lot of different items, different place.
Got you. Now, this is the moment I've been waiting for, this topic. Real jewelry versus fake jewelry. What's the hype? What's the hype around all the expensive jewelry, especially when you can still look good with the Amazon package?
There is no difference, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. There is no difference. Nah, the real truth is, it really matters based on the personality. Because I've seen guys wear costume jewelry and make it look great. I mean, even when it looked like stainless steel and they were okay with that, right? I think then your persona comes out, right? The real jewelry is not for anybody except for somebody who really just has a point of proof to himself. You know, everything that I wear, that I feel is real or whatever, and I buy it for, I purchase it because of the fact that, you know, it gives me an accomplishment, an accolade. Right?
It's a reward to yourself.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that if you haven't gotten to the same accolade, you can't wear something that makes you feel proud, right? So like, what difference is that, bro?
Yeah.
And that's why I mean it's the same thing, right? For me, I just want to wear it because I know what it is, you know. And I remember where I came from, and I had nothing, and I remember The ladder. This
right.
is the ladder for me. Every time I see an expensive piece, you know what I mean? Or I purchase something for myself, for me, it just allows me to see where I came from, what part of the ladder I'm at, and what part of the ladder I'm going to.
One day I'll get the ladder part down.
Nah,
I'll get me
bro,
some,
you have to. It
maybe
has to
some
be a
earrings or
mentality
something.
thing.
Word.
Nah, it has to be a mentality thing. You're already starting that
Yeah.
at a one day.
Yeah, you're right.
So listen, everybody starts at a base, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to literally progressively work your way up, bro, regardless.
Go left to me. You're just like going around the block. Word. How often do people come in with jewelry? Look at this. I'm about to crash. Go ahead.
All right. Candid camera.
Turn that motherfucker around ASAP. But how often do people come in with jewelry that they think is real, and you test them, and you gotta tell them like, yo, my brother, yo, sis, I'm so sorry, but this ain't real.
I mean,
Do you have a story?
I do. But yes, it happens. It
Yeah,
happens because of many factors, right? Sometimes people, you know, tell their significant other it's something special and their girlfriend or whatever, and then, you know, it was the Amazon package. It was the Amazon package they gave us.
Yeah.
But
The
listen,
Amazon special.
Again, it was about the moment that you received the gift. How did you feel in that moment?
That's what you tell them when they come, like, lady, miss, calm
Honestly,
down.
I try to break it down like that and make them feel like, you know, it's not like a bad thing because, you know, again, who am I to make them feel like their moment wasn't worth anything because of it being valuable to me?
Yeah.
Right? You know, right? I'm talking about basic commodity value. When I tell you something's expensive or not, it's like, hey, this is how much it costs to make this or whatever the case is, right? So yeah, I mean, it's happened. And just to real touch, you know, real quick on my story, you know. So you know, somebody came in with a watch. She thought it was like 35,000. They were cool for a minute, and this. She had the box, the paperwork. And Sorry, miss. Not real.
Damn, what does the paperwork mean?
How does that? No, I mean, you know, people get.
It's all counterfeit?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, ChatGPT today,
you
can do
print that shit
anything
on the
you
right
want.
paper.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm just saying, you know, just be honest with your significant, even if it's not real, whatever. They're okay with it, bro. They just want to make sure you love them the same. And you too, lady, okay? Even if your man thinks you got him an AP, and he knows you're not spending $30,000.
Word.
It's okay. You can tell him this is just for us to make sure we look the same.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. It's fine.
Now, if I had $500 to spend, would you suggest that I buy a real small piece, or like a semi-fake, bigger, shinier piece?
That's personality, bro.
Yeah, see, damn.
Personality.
Because I feel like $500, like, you got something on right now. Is this like a $500 chain, or is that more than $500?
I don't know, man. I don't like answering that. First of all, I literally hate answering that question. When you come into my store, do not ask me how much my jewelry costs, because humbly, I just want to, you know, not say something that sounds crazy.
Okay, so
to the layman.
So $500 of that kind of change.
So look, okay, all right. So look, there's an answer. There's an answer to that. Okay, cool. So $500 in your mindset is, I want something real gold. As a guy, you might just get like a thin little chain and this and that, and that's cool, right? Right. Everything we do is based on quantity of weight,
right,
and basically labor of item and stones, right? So you can get something like this for $500. It'd probably be more of the sterling silver and moissanite type item, right? Because
better not turn green though.
Huh?
If I'm paying $500, I should not see a hint of
green.
green.
No, I don't. Nothing in my store ever.
Okay,
first of all,
okay.
I don't know. I just want you to know.
Yes.
So there's a difference between costume jewelry. That's the Amazon package, GLD. All the other guys don't call them out, but maybe call them out. But
that's all good,
right? So those are the costume jewelry items that may, whether they're stainless steel or whatever, they're just again, there's no commodity value, right? So everything I sell in the shop, everything that we, you know, sell on a retail level has some sort of commodity value, meaning it's sterling silver. So even though silver right now, today's market is trading at $58 an ounce, and gold is at $4,000 an ounce.
Oh wow! God damn.
Right? It's right. It costs us a lot more in commodity to make a gold item versus a sterling silver item. Now the quality's not the same, I want to say, but comparable.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
The stones aren't the same, comparable.
Gotcha.
Now, depending on who you are, on what you're out to achieve, I mean, will I make you look good?
I mean, what do people wear jewelry for?
Yeah.
For bitches, right? Am I bugging?
Yeah. No, bro, that's what it is. No, well, look, yes and no. Bro, to be honest with you, yes and no. Even on some real shit, right, bro? When a guy walks into a place, right? Whether it's a restaurant and he's by himself, whether he's with his boys, whether he's with somebody that he's meeting for the first time or whatever, right? Cool. He just wants to make some sort of statement. Now, whether it's overstated or understated, that's up to you, right?
Right.
But you want to make some sort of statement, right? Upon entry on any room, right? So jewelry is a really, really good way to do that without having to be like, yo, I'm the man, bro.
Okay.
You know how good I am? Look at how good I am. Nah, right? So now being fly and just taking it for that is an appreciation in itself. Now, all men don't wear jewelry. Some guys like to wear other things, suits, this, that, and they like to dress themselves in a different manner. And again, it all plays into a part. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just never understood that, like a little ass gold chain would cost a fortune, like a little thin.
Yeah, bro, but that wasn't always the case.
And nobody would understand that.
No, but back in the flea market days, bro, you're $500. You could come, bro, and I get you a nice chain and a cross.
Oh, see,
or a pendant with some this and that.
Yeah.
But I'm selling a commodity that's traded like a stock.
Yeah, because when you say that, it's like resellable almost, everything.
Well, yeah, everything is based on a numerical value, right?
Yeah.
So now when you go through a commodity, gold is traded today at whatever, 4,000.
Yeah.
Silver is trading at 55. It's a calculatable item. Now, whether I give you the price of the item and add on the fact that it costs labor, time, and money to make this item, or I'm going to tell you, hey, this is what it's worth just for its base value, that's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's all mathematical.
Yeah.
At that point. So yeah.
What type of jewelry retains the most value?
Gold. Plain gold. But also, like with anything else, you got to buy it for the right price.
Gotcha. Yeah, because if you buy it high off rip, then it's.
If you go to a guy at today and he gives you a chain for $6,500, and I'm giving you the same chain for $5,000, right? You're already kind of overpaid by $1,500, which is common in the jewelry industry, by the way.
Man.
So just like anything else, just like when you buy a car and you overpay for a lease, or you do whatever, right? It's not just, look, there's a common acceptable profit amount in our industry without disrespect. Meaning when a guy comes and asks me for a price, I have the knowledge that he may go around and double check and triple check the price.
And that's where the loyalty comes in, and that's how you build trust.
Well, yeah, that, and not only that too, dude, I have to initially think about the fact that he is gonna fact check me, or she is gonna fact check me. I have to respect that. And even if they don't, which a lot of people don't, a lot of people will tell me, and I don't care, I trust you, whatever the case is, right?
Go straight to me, cross, and then go straight again.
They only trust me because I take the pre-initiative to give them the right numerics.
Yeah, and that's what makes you the best almost. I mean, not almost, but that's what makes you stand out.
Of course, bro.
Because you gotta
People come to me because I don't even care if I sell you anything, bro. I just want to be.
You'll come back if you don't even.
That, and not even that. I want to make sure that I stand on my
morals, word.
My morals,
your standards,
ethics,
and all that. Yeah.
My doors, I always say this, are open 7 days a week. So even if I'm not open 7 days a week, my doors are open 7 days a week. Somebody can come in at any moment, and I have to be able to answer for myself.
Yeah. That's
you
dope.
know what I mean? You
it's
have
very
to be
professional
able to.
too.
Of course.
Do you feel that, like, what's a sign of a scamming jeweler, or like an untrustworthy jeweler to a customer?
Somebody is pushing something on you. You come in there to look at something, and you're not really not trying to buy something. You just want to know some information, right?
Yeah.
I think you instantaneously feel that. You know what I mean? When somebody's trying to push something on you, or the moment that you're semi-interested in something, they are not only taking out of the case, they just keep on undercutting themselves, or you're not even interested in the piece, but that goes like that, or I think scammy jewelers are like scammy car dealers, or like scammy restaurants, or like whatever. Like
you can just tell probably.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if the guy feels like he's double your age and he's trying to give you some style swag points. Yeah, probably not.
What's the biggest waste of money? Go right to me. The biggest waste of money people might spend at a jewelry shop, like the most. Something that you don't
biggest
recommend buying.
Waste of money that I mean. That's a hard question,
Okay,
bro.
let me flip it. Can you name
Okay.
3 smart things you could buy from your jewelry store?
Okay, you can buy gold coins, ounces,
Gold
right?
coins.
For basically for non-labor, right? So you don't pay any premium when you buy like an ounce, or you should, but you
An
you
ounce is
do pay.
$4,000?
It's $4,000. So
Yeah.
for example, you come to me for an ounce, usually I'm gonna give it to you for like $41.50 today's price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? $41.50, $4,200. Understand that it cost me $75 or you know, so it cost me $4,075. I'm making $125.
Okay.
It's a broker fee.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, it's as if you're trading a stock, right? And you're paying that fee, and that you know you're hoping it goes up, and that's it. So that's one smart way. Second smart way, plain gold items. You know, again though, understand you're still paying the labor, you know, into it. Meaning like even me, I buy an item, I sell it, I lose some money off the labor or flip if I need to liquidate, right?
Got you.
Third smartest item, plain Jane watch, plain Jane Rolex. Not even anything else. Plain Jane Rolex, okay? 36 millimeter, great intro Rolex.
Yeah.
About $7,000, you know, resale market, $5,500 you should be able to get something like that. So, you know, these are items that, you know, just like in any industry, you gotta understand you will lose something, you know, but
Yeah.
hold on a second. So what's it called? Yeah, let me just get it right there.
Yeah, let's slow it up though, because
I
we're
know.
going mad fast.
Yeah,
I still got a
going
bunch of
mad fast. Yeah, I'll
questions.
put you to sleep. No,
ahead,
it's all
T.
good. That is the 42. Y'all got lit.
Get up out of here though.
Too much out. Love you, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we had the
already know.
entourage.
You already fucking loud. You already?
Yes, sir.
We
Come on.
did 3
I should have
laps.
put my Strava app on. I see y'all boys. Y'all
Yeah.
enjoy?
Thank you.
So yeah, so I think so. A watch is a great.
So
Right,
yeah,
36
Rolex
millimeter.
though, right?
Rolex.
Yeah.
Definitely a Rolex. You don't want to buy an Omega for resale value. You'll get murked on it. You know, you don't want to buy a Tag Heuer. Any of these. Listen, look. It's not that you don't want to buy them. You just have to understand what's going to come out of it in case you
Shit
need
hits the
to do
fan.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, which again, look. So we're very blessed in the jewelry industry that there's liquidable value in the items that you purchase normally, right?
Yeah.
But the, you know, negative of that is that people expect to lose nothing.
Right.
So there's a
all
sense
the,
of
all
realism.
The jewelry. So does the value of the Rolex ever go up, or is it always going down?
Well, I mean, I think that's, you know, what people don't compute is value and time. You need time in order for anything to be more or less valuable. Which way are we going?
We're gonna go straight, and then we're gonna go to the light and then turn it around.
So you know, you need time to make, you know, things decide their fate, right? Whether they go up in value or down in value, I think that.
How's it going?
Chilling. Nice to see you.
Hey, what's up? So I think that whether they go up in value or down in value,
Right.
you know, you need time to pass in order for that to happen. So now, no one can guarantee you that anything will go up in value.
Right.
You know, also we had a very unique time with a lot of things going up in value.
Yeah.
Why I'm saying that is COVID
Yeah.
made everything.
Bro, even my 401k went up. Everything went up during COVID. But yeah.
But COVID, right, made everything a little bit more harder to attain. In turn, making things go up in price.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right? Also, social media.
Oh, yeah.
Social media has been prevalent in making items appear to be more valuable than they may actually
because
be.
of the hype. Building hype
Well,
around it.
because we can, you know, pass information
Have celebrity influence.
super fast. And not even that. Even celebrity influence and people, the moment they get on something and it becomes some sort of relevant information,
Yeah.
people tax it. Now you get all the algorithms and everything else that kind of drive people crazy, and the resharings and this and
Yeah.
that. And that's what I mean by social media.
Okay.
Meaning, right, prices of Rolex going up, everybody talks about it, they go up more.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Right?
That's exactly how stocks work pretty much too.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Even gold. Price of gold, you know, right now is $4,000. It was $5,300.
And everybody
this
starts
year.
buying, and then it goes up again. Yeah.
So,
Too late.
same thing. So silver lost half of its value in
Yeah.
3 months, 4 months. But it also went up double its value
Yeah.
in 7 months. So
Oh, wow.
9 months ago, it took it 3 months to go double, and then 6 more months to
Hold
lose
on,
more half.
Timmy, cross the street. We're gonna go all the way down to the theater, then make a right at the light.
So
Word.
it's a very, very interesting process, bro, to see, you know, how social media, how the news,
how it influences shit.
It influences everything, man. And you know, why I'm telling you that is, going back to our topic, I think that Rolexes went up tremendously in value because Rolex realized more and more that they should.
And I feel like they're one of the more popular watch brands that I see the advertisements and banners and billboards everywhere.
Yeah, well, that, and on top of which, when you not only see their brand, right? Their brand is not only just that, is strong in the fact that they understood very quickly during COVID, which a lot of high watch brands understood, but I think Rolex really optimized on this because they really are a great watch company, and they're very smart and tactical, okay? What they optimized on was the fact that, hey, we're gonna limit people's quantities now because we see how much the demand is risen, in turn raising the prices. And by the way, when people tell you Rolex prices went up in value, we're really talking about third-party market, right? So, Rolex doesn't buy back your watch.
Yeah. Like you're like a third-party market to a certain extent, right?
To a certain extent. Even an authorized Rolex dealer has a third-party market area in his store, which is pre-owned, right?
Right.
So, retail prices on Rolexes have gone up, but very, very digestible, right?
Gotcha.
But on the third-party market, which you were talking about, which social media,
because you can resell them shits too. What?
So we're talking about third-party market. So you know, a lot of that stuff comes from both supply, demand, interest, and social media hype. You know, so you can't say anything's gonna go up. But back to your initial investments. 36 millimeter Rolex. It's an intro to anyone. It's a good price point, $5,000 to $8,000, and you know it's always sellable and buyable, right? Gold chain, right? If you buy anything gold, just plain gold, right? As long as you do your homework and you buy the item for the right price per gram, right? And gold moves somewhat in a decent upward, you know, fraction, you'll at least be able to break even, and get your money out of it in 5 years, right? Ounces. You buy gold ounces, it's a risk, it's more of a stock, but guaranteed cash on delivery. Anytime you go anywhere in the world, you need some bread, you got
gold,
So 3 of the greatest investments you can do when you go to buy a jewelry store. The thing is, there is no bad investment in a jewelry store, and I'll tell you why. Because you can buy anything else, and it's not worth nothing.
But I was gonna say, when you say, you were talking about the the plain Janes, when you put all of the ice and the diamonds in it, doesn't that ruin the watch?
It does. Doesn't mean that it's not valuable.
Oh, okay,
right?
I thought I heard
watch.
That it killed all the value.
Is it more
Iced
difficult for a jeweler to buy and resell? Yes. In turn, why we would offer less for a watch.
That makes sense. Yeah, because it's not the original thing, anyways, right?
Well, it's not even that, right? You got to think about it like this, right? A guy buys something like that, he can't do anything else with it but resell it like that. So, in order for him to resell it like that, he has to find somebody that wants that.
Okay.
So and not only that wants that has the money for that.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, flashy shit.
You gotta move tack.
And that shit was like 2015.
Everything is tack.
What? If I had $1,000, I feel like you know me kind of well. You got me on Instagram. You see how I act. If I had $1,000, what's a good starting piece for me? That would be beneficial to me. That'd be like,
to be honest with you, the biggest loud. No. You got to look. Remember what I told you, right? I always tell you. Well, I always say it's quantity. It's not nothing. Don't worry about it. All right. We always got something for Angelo. Even if he had -100, he said -100 the other day to me. I said, "What does -100 mean?" He said, "It's -0." I said, "0." Zero's the stop. I said, even if you came to me with 0, I'd get you something. He said, but I'm -1. So $1,000, bro. My short and sweet answer would be a gold ring, you know, because you can maybe get something with some diamonds in it, some stones in it, it gets a little flex on it, you know, it's not like super light, right? So yeah, a gold ring will be where we at. Yeah, that's what I would say.
What about for a woman?
For a woman, I got
yo.
Same thing, bro. Same thing, right? Gold ring, you know, biggest, you know, effect. I mean, you could also get a gold bracelet because again, right? Remember, quantity So for a woman, she's okay with a daintier bracelet, something simpler. You want something a little bit bigger, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
So for a guy, $1,000 ring. For a girl, probably a bracelet.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Actually, for a girl, you could probably do a necklace, do anything for a G. They like dainty stuff, though. It's okay.
What are some questions that you should ask a jeweler before you buy something? Timmy, go straight. Go straight, and we're gonna finish it off by wrapping around. That's it. We're gonna
you
wrap
should
it around
always
right there.
ask. What is this? What is here? My bad, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you got like 5 minutes.
My bad, bro. I got you. My bad, bro. I would definitely make sure upon buying any jewelry from any person, whether it's a jeweler, somebody you trust, he had his old chain and he wants to give it to you, you always got to ask a couple things. How many grams is it? Okay. What's the gold weight? Because that's a calculatable mathematical variant, right? And what purity is it? So is it 10 karat? Is it 14 karat? Is it 18 karat? That goes for jewelry, right? If it's diamonds, are they natural? Right. Are they lab? If it's a watch, is it factory? Is it aftermarket? Is there any parts on the watch that are aftermarket and not true to the model? Gotcha. So you want to do that, you know? Of course, when you go to a jeweler, you always want to make sure you get a receipt. If it's a high value item over maybe $2,000, $3,000, you probably want to get an appraisal. Make sure you can insure it. Make sure you have something with a date on it that has a photo of it with your name on it, the information of the item. So in case you want to liquidate, you can go to a certain person and say, hey, listen, this is what it is. Because when somebody comes to me and asks me questions, my initial question to them is, what is this item? Do you know what it is? How'd you get it? Or what is it? 10, 14, 18. And these are the questions I would ask the customer. So if they are ready for those questions, then I know that I always have to respect that they bought the right item for themselves. So yeah, those are the questions.
Gotcha. Now, can you explain what this jewelry insurance is? Like, because people get like, I hear like rappers get their jewelry stolen, but they have insurance on it. What does that mean?
So jewelry insurance works as such. The jeweler who sells you the jewelry does not provide you with the insurance, you know? The jeweler that sells you the jewelry provides you with an appraisal that is kind of an informative title, if you will, to the item. Again, that has your name on it. You then take it to the insurance company, that paperwork, call them up, ask them if they're willing to insure you. Gotcha. Upon approval, they'll insure it for you. And then, if God forbid something happens, based on your policy, they will reach out to you or you will reach out to them and make a claim like a car. Depending on which company you're dealing with, they will either cut you a check for the entire amount that it was insured for, which again, normally people insure it for more than the value of its worth because it's just common. It is common in our industry, meaning I sell well below retail appraised value. So when I give you an appraisal, I give you for the retail value. So even though it's double normally of what I sold it to you for, it just means that that's the retail acceptable amount outside in the industry.
So you think that Kim Kardashian's scandal might have been an insurance thing when she got robbed in France?
No, not her situation. And I'll tell you why, because I don't see anybody of that caliber putting their family in danger or having something like that. It's not, profit doesn't profit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, she got bigger things to worry about.
That, and on top of which, too, I mean, personal jewelry insurance is one thing, but it's not so easy to file for a claim, bro. You know what I mean? It's not like
there's got to be a mad investigations going on.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of money involved.
Especially with something like that, you know what I mean? They will, you know, there's just scrutiny that nobody wants, you know. I have jewelry insurance, bro. I never, and I try to never, thank God, file a claim. And just because
it's a headache, probably.
You know, it's not even it's a headache, man. I think that the not only the risk reward, right? Like I'm dealing with people's items that are sentimental to them.
Oh yeah, you're talking about for other people's stuff.
Well, I'm taking care of people's items.
Oh my God, imagine something happened, they take all people's shit. What the fuck?
How do you even? How do you even
tell people we got robbed?
So we stay clear of that.
Yeah.
You know, even our own personal items, you don't want to be opened up to scrutiny. You just want to do good business, and that's it. You know, on a personal level, it's a whole different thing, though. You know.
Can you quickly explain the difference between these lab diamonds and natural diamonds?
Sure. I'll give you my comparison. I compare it to in vitro. So basically, where they take the chemical composite from the seed of a diamond and grow it in a petri dish, deeming them kind of the same item, right? In vitro, baby's outside, running around, it's a baby, regardless, right? You know, I could tell you that it's the right thing or not the right thing, or people like them or not. I mean, at the end of the day, to be honest with you, it's just a means.
Would you be wearing lab diamonds? Would you wear it?
My items right now that I'm wearing are not.
Are you opposed to it? Are you opposed to it?
I'm not. I've had this necklace in natural as well.
Got you.
I mean, sorry, in lab.
Lab.
I've had this in lab. This is natural. I don't mind wearing them in lab. I mean, again, my ring and all these items,
Is it a significant price difference?
Depending on the item.
Let me rephrase it. Is it like lying? And let's say I propose this to a girl and I give her a lab-grown engagement ring. Is that me being dishonest?
No, I don't think so at all.
Like, should I tell her, like, you know, this ain't a real diamond? Like, it's a real diamond.
Well. I mean, first of all, right? I just to touch base on what you said, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're giving it to a girl. You're saying a girl, right? You're giving it to a person that you love.
What are you saying about her, man?
I'm only saying that in a way where understand there's no right or wrong in that, right? But what I'm telling you that is, if you're giving it to a person that you rock with like that, right? One of two things: you've either discussed it prior, right? Or if you haven't, she knows enough about you to understand that this is a part of your journey, right?
Right.
So she wants to feel confident in what she wears, right? So you want to provide her something that she can be confident in wearing. So again, lab diamond is not bad because you can give her something that's respectful and something that she wants to wear and something she's proud of, right? And then on the back side of everything, correct? It's so many other factors with getting married today, whether it's buying a home or trying to provide for a household,
you can
stuff like
that.
That I think most women really aren't even opposed to it, bro.
As long as it just looks good for the Instagram. Nah, that's a good point.
I mean, they just want to be proud of that in their man, and then that's on the engagement ring side, right?
Yeah.
And then again, back to the guys. I have guys that make money and they don't really care. They rock a lot, because for them it does not matter.
What's the most expensive engagement ring you ever sold?
Like 200 grand.
200 grand. Okay, word. Question with like rappers and athletes and stuff, are they really spending $500,000 on jewelry, or are they like doing some type of
there's a
partnership
1%,
or?
There's 1% of rappers that actually spend real money, just like the 1%ers of real people that actually spend crazy money that on these watches and jewelry that we think is so common, but it's not. I mean,
Are
honestly,
they borrowing it or?
Well, look, I think that you have two things, right? There's jewelers that are either up and coming and they feel
Go straight and then we'll go.
Whatever you go. That feel like that's the answer. Meaning like you're a new jeweler, right?
Right.
You come in the game and
Timmy, let's go to the sidewalk.
Your mindset is, yo, I'm going to give this guy some jewelry, and once he posts me, it's gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah.
And that's not the fact of the matter. I think that even if Gunna posted you, if
I feel like it makes it feel like your price just went up. Like, damn, he got Gunna wearing this shit. It's over for me.
50-50. 50-50. Listen, look, it's okay depending on who you're influencing.
You might get but you might get other celebrities too, so it depends. But they're the cheapest. I feel like they're the cheap ones too.
Yes, they are. They are. So understand this: the guys who have money on who are willing to drop a bag, especially on something expensive, have more sources than you. So you really, really, really need to come out on top.
Yeah.
Now, whether it's you giving them something cost, which again at that point, who wants to do that?
Yeah.
Or you feeling like, okay, if I do this for him, my value is going to be worth later, and you really don't know how to calculate that value later, because now you're giving up $5,000 or $8,000 worth of value to this person just to make him happy, right? And then you turn around and maybe you made a couple sales off it, or you made no sales off of it, or you don't even know you made sales off it 3 years later.
Right. Damn.
So celebrities are tough to deal with, man. It's a very niche market. It's a market that you really got to be willing to kind of take some stuff on the chin, you know? It's not easy to deal with anybody who's a celebrity and people that have money. You know, you really rather just deal with, that's my advice, deal with people who are realistic, practical, people that appreciate your item, people appreciate your service.
Yeah.
You know, and then
that makes sense.
And then everything else kind of comes.
Word. Do you do like trades and collateral for jewelry too, or?
I do trades, like if you got something that you don't rock
What's
with
the craziest thing somebody tried to trade in?
Craziest thing that somebody ever tried to trade in. I mean,
that
they're all pretty common. They're all pretty common.
Yeah.
Meaning like, right, like most of the time it's an engagement ring.
Okay.
Right, somebody just got a divorce, so they don't.
Yeah, so how does that work too? Let's say somebody got engaged or some shit, and they got the wedding gets canceled or something. It's over for that ring. I seen the sign in there, no refunds, right? Only exchanges?
Well, first of all, if you just bought the ring from me and you proposed and she said no, I would have a little pity and I would just try to I would try to figure it out for you so you didn't feel like you took an L in both the no in marriage and in life. So I would be respectful to that. But I think every situation is different, bro, right? Like, you know, depending. If the person bought it from me, I gotta respect that, right? And I gotta try to, you know, make them, feel like, they didn't, I mean, first of all, the engagement ring thing is a really tricky problem because I wouldn't want to be involved in that, especially if they said no. But people do get divorced, people don't. And again, I try to take every situation differently so I can respect that person and make sure that they feel like they're okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, or that they feel like I'm being reasonable with the situation.
Got you. Now, have you or any stores that might have been burglarized or robbed, and how did they handle that situation?
Well, I mean, thank God, man, we're never really around a lot of other jewelers who have had that experience. I had one of my friends in Jersey, actually, unfortunately, a couple months ago, had that situation happen to him where they kind of ran into the store and this and that. And I think the jewelry exchanges and stuff like that leaves you a lot more susceptible to those things, right? But again, nobody is, exempt from that. I think that you just got to keep your mind, your head on a swivel, and a lot of guys, we do have insurance, we do have jewelry insurance, but like I told you before, it doesn't really resonate the same.
Can diamonds and gold and certain jewelry be traced? Like if it was pawned somewhere, can it be, it came from so-and-so, or it's over? Damn. For the most part, it's always...
That's Joe.
Yo.
Tell it's a city.
He about to break the window.
Get that to me. Get in there. Get the reaction.
I'm gonna come back. I got you. Yeah. So I can't even go back there. I gotta go somewhere else. Right. Isaac is calling.
Well, finish it up.
Live the legend, man. Live the legend.
Yo, hey, you want to talk? My bad.
Oh, sorry, bro. Yeah.
Yo. Where you at? Felice? All right, Cole, you're in front of the jewelry store? Give me a minute. I'm coming right now. 1 second. I'll be right there. Oh, my bad, bro.
Yeah. Oh, so to wrap it up, what's been your proudest moment as the owner of EE Jewelers?
These guys.
Yeah, so can you explain what these guys do that have been walking behind us? Who are they and what do they do? How do they contribute to the store?
Security.
Now, these are guys that I've allowed into my home, bro, to help me build a better home for all of us. So I think that's basically, everybody has a different role. So I don't want to say anybody does anything better or worse, or that anybody has a role. I think our role is to make people feel comfortable when they can't come into the store. So that's their job.
Nice.
Is to make people feel comfortable, help us sell an item that can get somewhere.
The goaltenders.
To where they want to be.
Yep, the goaltenders.
So
facts.
Them and everybody alike, all my employees, I think we just, and I don't even like to say that. I think me and my family, we just, we really do our best to make everybody else feel like family in their shop.
So what do you want your legacy to be within the community? Like, are you from Portchester?
I'm not. I'm actually a Brooklyn kid. I was raised in Brooklyn. I've been in Portchester for 22 years, so I definitely, This
Yeah.
is my home as well. I feel like I was raised here. My legacy really is to be the most respected, most honest, most successful jeweler that anybody has ever come across, bro.
Right.
And that's not just selling jewelry. That's in business and life and role modeling, making sure my kids are proud, my family's proud. That's my legacy, bro. That's where I
Yeah.
want to leave off. That's what I want to make sure goes past me. I want to create something that people doubted. I want to do something that people thought that only older people could do.
Facts.
I want to do things that they told us we couldn't do. So
Word.
that's basically what I'm here for.
Fire.
I'm
And my
here to
last
make
question
sure
for
that-
you is like, bro, look, you're around all different types of gold, diamonds, millions of dollars with the stones. What's, besides jewelry, what's something that's valuable to you?
Besides jewelry, what's something valuable to me? Loyalty, man. Honesty, integrity, man. Those are all the
me right
three
here with
things that I need to make sure that I always adhere to, right? The most valuable thing to me is loyalty, because without having somebody that's loyal, that can watch your back, I feel like you're all alone on an island, right? Community is probably even more important to me, because by having the community around me, I can see loyalty, right? So I just really want to make sure that the people that are around me understand that I'm here to make sure that I give you the best part of me every day.
So make yourselves better. Word.
When I'm gone, bro, I want people to, I want to march down the street. I want to see the street.
Shut it down.
bro.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to see 2,000 people.
I'm gonna wear a plain Jane Rollie for you. Ah!
That you got for me. Remember, we're gonna remember the street walk interview. Me and Angelo Scarfone 2026.
Yes, sir, Kiro, just tell everybody where they can find you, follow you, if they have any questions, where they can get more information. Let them know.
So my name is Kiro. I'm a part of EE Jewelers, and you can find us on Instagram handle at EE Jewelers. We are located in Port Chester, 20 North Main Street. If you guys ever need anything, you know, you got our phone number, you got our information.
Instagram,
Angelo, make
website,
sure
that
you come to us. Anybody in Westchester who knows anything, make sure that they come to us. Anything that's protective, that's honest, that has integrity, that has class, comes through us. So EE Jewelers, Kiro Hanna, Angelo Scarfone.
We did it, y'all. We did it. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Let's
my
take a
man.
couple photos real quick,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, cool.
Timmy, use your phone for you.